What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B. Just before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos by hitting that notification bell by the subscribe button as well. If you'd like to donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, you can do so by going to our Cash App, which is in the ticker right there. Y'all can see $ BJ Matthews. Again, $ BJ Matthews. Or you can go onto our YouTube page where it says like, share, subscribe. That same line, if you scroll over to the left, you'll see where it says thanks. Hit that button. You can go in and donate that well. Super stickers and super comments available as well on our live. So let's get it popping. All right, man. So we have a good episode for y'all today, man. I know it's kind of top of the morning. I just want to kind of talk a little bit about this because no one's really touched on this sequence except maybe just one player I'm about to talk about right now. But I saw exactly what he was saying last night after this incident happened. And I'm talking about the game between the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Phoenix Suns were able to pull away 115-105 at home. The Suns have actually been pretty good this season. And a lot of people, including myself, thought that the Suns were going to kind of, flummox after last year, getting beat by the Dallas Mavericks in dramatic fashion, right? They've actually, they're top two seed in the Western Conference. Everybody in the West is like pretty much a game or a game and a half apart. So they've been able to hold the ship down. So I gotta give them credit. They've been able to definitely come over what happened last year in the playoffs. So it's very, very telling. But the Suns got the win 115-105. Anthony Davis, another big monster game for the Lakers. He's been on a roll since LeBron's absence. I already talked about that yesterday. If you guys have not seen the LeBron James video, go check that out. It's in the video section. But I want to talk about something about the Phoenix Suns and their chemistry and their DNA. There was a play last night where DeAndre Ayton or Devin Booker had blocked Austin Reeves, right? And after he blocked Austin Reeves went to the floor. Devin Booker hit him in the face, and he kind of looked at him. He's staring him down. Y'all know Devin Booker likes to stare people down, or he likes to talk. He talks a lot. He looked at Austin Reeves when he's on the floor, and then DeAndre Ayton got the ball after he had hit it and got called for, I guess, a foul or a block, one of the two. And he just kind of was walking, at Austin Reeves while he's on the floor. And instead of walking around him, he walked up to his body, and I guess Patrick Beverly didn't like that, so he came from the side and just cold clocked DeAndre Ayton and pushed him to the ground. Anthony Davis was there as well. But I wanted y'all to hear a little snippet of what Patrick Beverly thinks about the Phoenix Suns dating back over the summer when he talked about the Phoenix Suns losing to the Dallas Mavericks last year. So it's about a minute clip. So let's hear it.
We're not having a conversation about why Phoenix lost in theory. We're having a conversation about why they were down by 46 points.
Scared.
30 at the half.
They were scared.
So now that's where, what are you saying to that?
Basketball player, you can see it in their eyes. They were scared. It ain't about Luka taking their soul. They knew starting the game what was going to happen. He's done it before. They watch, trust me. They have iPhones. They have Instagram. They see the numbers of Luka Doncic averaging 39. They hear me saying, man, he did it to me. He did it to me. Kawhi and Paul George, I'm damn sure you going to do it to them. They know that. Boy, scared of Luka. Ain't nobody afraid of anybody over there in Phoenix, man. Everybody in the league knows that, bro. Like, it's just that y'all don't know that because y'all not in the locker room. No one's afraid of Phoenix. We wanted them. No one's afraid of Phoenix. I talked to some teammates. I ain't going to say who because I'm going to say who. Forget it. I talked to Paul George last night, man. Pat, ain't nobody scared of them. But you face Dallas, you ain't scared of Dallas, but, man, you scared of Luka. Hey, man, you got to get your game right when you play Luka. I'm just being honest.
We're not having.
Well said, Patrick Beverly. Well said. This is why the Phoenix Suns are not going to win a championship. They have no toughness on that team. I'm talking about they have no toughness on that team. Now, let me just break this little sequence down. DeAndre Ayton deserved to get pushed on this play. Don't get it twisted. You don't stand over your teammate or somebody else's teammate and expect nobody to do nothing. That's a form of disrespect. So Patrick Beverly, being who he is, he played with my team, the Clippers. He wasn't going to let that fly. So DeAndre Ayton deserved to be put. And as a matter of fact, Devin Booker deserved to be checked too. And he's been on a fine line, the last couple of seasons. running his mouth. Now he's not going to stop because that's just his demeanor. But there's people that will check him. Klay Thompson checked him. Um, hell, even Patrick Beverly, couple seasons ago, uh, I would say bullied Devin Booker, and Booker didn't really have nothing to answer for it. So people have been testing Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Nikola Jokic, if y'all remember a couple seasons ago in the playoffs where he hit Cameron Payne, and not one person, and it was a wind-up hit. It wasn't even no soft hit. It was a wind-up hit, going for the ball, but he hit Cameron Payne in the face, grazed him in the face. No one on Phoenix even did anything. No one pushed Jokic. No one hit Jokic. Nobody did anything in return. Devin Booker tried to, come at Jokic, but he wasn't no threat. Like, that's your best player. There's no enforcers on that team, right? Every great team has at least one enforcer. Every great team, a championship team, has an enforcer. What are you talking about? The Bucks with Bobby Portis. You're talking about Draymond Green with the Miami Heat or with the Golden State Warriors. Udonis Haslam with a Miami Heat. Kyle Lowry with the Toronto Raptors. You always have at least one guy who will step in if something goes wrong. And this is what the Lakers have been missing, as a person who's going to step in, and that's what Patrick Beverly is. And I think it kind of brought them together a little bit last night after that sequence, to know that somebody has their back. But this is the second time he had pushed one of their players. You guys recall a couple seasons ago where Patrick Beverly pushed Chris Paul. Not one person on that Phoenix Suns team did anything. And Pat's only 6'1", man. All them 7', 6'6", 6'7" dudes standing around, not even challenging Patrick Beverly after he did something like that. And if I recall, I remember Patrick Beverly in that same interview I just showed you on that video saying, why didn't none of his teammates step in? And that's a good question. Why did none of his teammates step in? People know the code on certain things when it comes to hoops, man. Right? And now that the blueprint's out on Phoenix, this is why they're not going to win a championship. Because in the playoffs, it's going to get dirty, it's going to get rugged, it's going to get physical. And if you don't have a guy in there that's going to, stand up and actually make sure things don't get out of control, you're not gonna survive. You may do well in the season, but in the playoffs, it's a whole different level. Chris Paul being another year older, I don't think he's going to be able to come up with those same performances. We don't know what DeAndre Ayton is going to do. Is he going to stop playing hard? Is he not going to be? Is going to let things get in his head? Devin Booker, we've seen him in the playoffs. Fold. Has great moments, but also has folded. Jay Crowder, who was supposed to be their tough guy, is no longer there. So there's just a lot of things with Phoenix Suns. I don't see them win the championship, and this is the primary reason. They have no dogs on that team, none. Right, but that's all I gotta say about that this morning. What y'all think? Do y'all think the Phoenix Suns are still a championship team? Do y'all think the Phoenix Suns won't win a championship because of the reason I stated, or do y'all think the Suns won't win a championship because of something else? What do y'all think about this, man? Let me hear what y'all got to say. Until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull loud. Peace. I didn't like swimwear.